Yeah, that's about as good as I am with special effects. Right, today I want to do a quick review on the Shark Skwal helmet. I haven't seen any real user feedback on these units, and they are quite cheap and quite popular. There's even one without the LEDs on it called the Skwal D, whatever that means. Dick Skwal. Yeah. Regardless, I've put on 4,000 kilometers with this helmet. General touring, high-speed highway around town. I'll give you guys a bit of feedback. Shark, my first helmet was a Shark. It was the Explorer R. Thanks to the salesman, he convinced me that I'm a medium. I was a large, so you can experience those headaches. Regardless, I got this one on special. It was 4,200 Rand, which currently would equate to 110 US dollars, 50 euros. If you're watching this video and that's accurate, then we really know Trump has messed up. Cool. So, talking about the helmet, obviously the obvious feature, the LEDs. They light up here, they light up here, and at the back of the vents you got two. Do not expect anything like in the promo video that you will, like in the Tron movie, carry a strip of light behind you. That's bull. Personally, I think it's a nice touch, a nice gimmick, but it could have been done better. These LEDs, you're talking maybe 1,000 MCD strength. If it was up to me, I would have just maybe put an LED here, an LED here, little holes with 10,000 MCD LEDs. That would have been an eyesore, that would have been noticeable. Or, in order to get it maybe safer or less production costs, I would have put the LEDs at the bottom here, underneath the L, like a breaker, or a brake light. That's fine. It seems gimmicky. And how is it powered? Via battery. There's a little plug. It's on this side. Here's the power button, by the way. Click it once, goes on, steady light. Click it again, it flashes. Click it again, off. It's, if I can find it one-handed. Come on, multitask. Show them what you can do. Come on, yeah. There we go. See that little thing? It's a micro USB adapter. Okay. How do you charge it? Hook it up to a computer, hook it up to a phone adapter, you can charge it. Oh, and this is a joke. In the manual it says, do not charge more than 5 hours or you will damage the battery. I kid you not. There's no auto shut off, battery full, discontinue. You have to time yourself to do this. So that's why I've been charging it 4 hours rather, not to deplete the battery. Which is, again, a joke. After 1 week of non-use, the battery's dead. Empty, drained. They say it's a lithium ion. How can it drain? I mean, that's... Alright. Electronics, engineers, maybe this is a poor version. Who knows? Okay. LEDs, nice at night. You will be noticed if you put them on blink, even though most people will point and laugh at you. That's not bad. What else has it got? Drop-down sun visor. And there is some violence involved. So if you got a longer than normal schnoz, it'll hit you on the schnoz. And it'll also fog up very easily. So it's a good sun visor, but nothing fancy. The shield has got the pin lock insert, anti-fog, has not fogged up ever. So that is good. Vision is decent, just the sun visor fogs up. So much of a muchness. Venting. You have one, very Nazi today. This is the front chin vent. You open it, air comes in, but not really a lot of air. If you were to keep this helmet on your head like this, pointing upwards, the air will shoot upwards, not down. It's more designed that you keep looking down so the air will actually hit your visor and go down. It's not much. Then coming to the top vent, reliable, click. You can even put it on half. If you're driving in 16, 18 degree weather and you open this full, right here on your forehead, you will have a massive cold spot, about that size. That is uncomfortable. That's why I only put it on half, so there's a little bit of circulation. Circulation from this thing goes there, hits your forehead, travels, and is sucked out the back. Even in the foam insert, you can see it's just doing that through the helmet. There is no ventilation for the sides. The chin is okay, I guess, but around town in hot weather, this helmet is uncomfortable. So even when I rode it today is 17 degrees, rode it on the highway, through traffic, my head was sweating on the side, on what little hair I have left. So, look, then you come to the sharp rating, that's sharp safety rating. It's 4 stars, which that's the reason I bought it. I wanted something safe, and it was cheap, it was safe, and coming from a showy, was it Hornet X2 adventure style helmet, which flows so much air, which is, you know what you've paid for. But it didn't have a sharp rating, so I thought, like, okay, around town, let's get something safer. Oh yes, noise. Loud helmet. Earplugs required. If you are going to ride 600 kilometers, highway speeds, or supersonic speeds in excess of 200 kilometers an hour, expect to have a lot of buzzing at the end of the day. You will not be able to sleep well. What else was there? Oh yes, Sharks, what was it there? Improved gasket, which the wind will force it on it and creating a auto seal or whatever they call it. To a certain degree. Now, if you are on the road, what do? You smack this thing down and yeah, we go. And then you hear this loud whistling sound. Very loud whistling sound. And you're thinking, what the heck is that? And all what you do, you touch your visor like that, and it's closed and it disappears. So this whole auto seal system, take it with a grain of salt. It's more like, if you don't do it properly, we're not going to do it for you, kid. Thanks for the heads up. Anything else? Oh yes, the one thing I do enjoy about shark helmets, and you may notice I love the Sena SMH10R, whatever they call it. It's great, especially for shark helmets, because in the back here, there is a compartment for the Sena's battery and for the shark tooth, whatever. It fits perfectly. For the speakers, there are cutouts in the cheek pads, and routing everything, easy. You can see here, it's easily routed, doesn't obstruct, doesn't create anything. It's good. Coming to overall quality of the helmet, the finish is good. You can't really complain about this helmet. It's well manufactured. Wait for it. But Shark has gone down in quality. And I say this because I came from the Explorer R. I was fascinated with good quality, etc. This one, maybe because it's so cheap, the materials inside are okay. And I say okay. It's not 1,000 stitch down pillow hugging you, making sure you feel all good in your little womb. It's a commuter. If you're delivering pizzas, this is your helmet. Why do I say that? Because if I were to remove these, where there are sharp edges or stitching, the stitching has actually started wearing through, and there are little white edges where you can see inside the filling. The stuffing. And that already says a lot about the quality or QC of Shark. And this is what bothers me. Shark should be this, can I say premium brand? I guess you could say premium brand, or the most reputable brand. Yeah. What else? Not a big fan of this stuff. I love the Double D. My wife's Double D. Coming back. Look, it's cheap plastic, okay? You want to loosen it, you just pull that thing, everything separates, and you can take the helmet off. Taking the helmet off also very easy to do because this thing is so plush, a lot of leeway, etc. Yes, you can also see stitching half done. Yeah. Regardless, what else is there about this helmet? I don't know if it's antibacterial, but then again, I wear a buff every time I ride, so all the sweat, etc. stays in the buff and not the helmet, which saves on cleaning. If you're lazy like me, that's great. Front of the chin, you've got enough space here for breathing, but don't expect to use your hydro pack to bite down or to hydrate in this helmet. There's not enough space for that. Although if you've got a small enough face and not a Michael Schumacher chin like I do, I think you'll be okay. What else? Sizing, very accurate, intermediate oval, large, 58 to 60 centimeters in diameter, and your head will fit too. Maybe not your ego, but that's your choice. Drift camera mount works. Graphics are nice. They haven't faded even after riding in the brilliant South African sun in summer. The graphics are still the same. Easy to clean. Use a bit of Mr. Min or furniture polish. Cleans right out. If you are touring and you get a lot of bugs, it is a pain to clean those out. You have to strip the entire helmet and really dig in. So, yeah, well, take it as you want it. So yeah, that's my review of the Shark. Would I buy it again? No. Am I going to keep it? After 4,000 or 5,000 kilometers, I'm actually considering swapping to something else. The noise of this helmet is not comfortable enough for me, even with earplugs in. You can still hear so much. I don't know. I expected better. Sharp safety rating aside, good, fine. But also venting. I don't want to sweat when I'm touring on the bike. And this whole cold spot on the top of your head is... No. They need to redesign this thing. And it's probably why they made a D-Skwal, Dick Skwal version of it to really just feed the masses and get rid of the production overload. Personally, if you got the money and you're looking for cheap and cheerful with a couple of decent features for around town, look at this one. If you are in a hot climate, maybe not this helmet. If you're in a cold climate, maybe not this helmet. If you are a sociopath who feels nothing, this might be your helmet. Did I miss anything? No. That's it. Later.